Welcome back to Let's Flail Through Pokemon White. In the last episode, we had to deal with a bunch more cutscenes, and we also learned some things about the Pokemon that I didn't expect. In this episode, we're going to explore the second town of the game, Akamola Town. First I'm just going to talk to Bianca, and she says the same thing that she said at the end of the last episode. So, not important for now. So, great. Fantastic. Another cutscene. Not gonna lie, this is getting a little annoying because these games are not usually that cutscene heavy. Okay, these guys look kind of suspicious. Not sure I'm a fan of this guy right here. My name is Geetsis, Team Plasma. Okay, so looks like we're meeting our evil team of the game very, very early. Most of you believe that we humans and Pokemon are partners, blah, 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 blah. Alright, so let's see what his shtick is. Pokemon, selfish command, pushed around. So it looks like this guy is kind of like PETA for the Pokemon world, it looks like. That we should release all our Pokemon. That we should just separate ourselves from them. That's what it's looking like. But I don't think walking around with your sketchy-looking robe, your weird-ass hair, and those sketchy-looking people in the hoodies is the best way to go about doing your evil team work stuff. That was weird. Okay. Anyways. After that random thing, how are you guys doing? Alright, wait, hold on. Another cutscene. Pokemon talking. Oh. N. This guy N. Okay. Apparently he can listen to our Pokemon. Okay. Looks like we're going into a battle. That was really weird. Purrloin. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, I'm really confused right now about what the heck just happened. But apparently this N guy can listen to my Pokemon, and they're not happy about being confined to their Pokeballs. Now, that's one feature I'm missing about this game that I liked about Heart Gold and Soul Silver, that your lead Pokemon would walk alongside you, behind you, out in the game world. So, to be fair, and it's not my fault that my Pokemon are confined to their Pokeball, it would be the fault of the game designers who didn't feel like putting that feature in. So, and shouldn't blame me for that. But anyways, Derpy is going to get some action here just because I am impatient. I probably could whittle down Purrloin's health here with my, what's he called again? Lillipup. Yeah, I'm going to warn you now. I am going to forget what the names of my Pokemon are. Yes, I know, even the ones I own, I am going to forget the names of them once in a while. Just because, again, I haven't seen a single one of the Pokemon that I recognize. And I don't know if it's going to be like Gold and Silver were originally, where I'm going to see all Pokemon I recognize, or if it's going to be basically like completely new Pokemon like Hoenn was. So if I'm stumbling over the names of the new Pokemon, I apologize. Especially after I nickname them, I am probably just going to start referring to them as their actual nicknames rather than their species names, just because that's what I'm going to have in my head. And I'm sure you guys know the names and everything else a lot better than I do, so I'm not too worried about that. But I'm going to start exploring these buildings, just to see what's in them. This just looks like a regular house. Yep, this just looks like a regular house, and I'm going to assume the other building is just a regular house. So I'm not going to really spend that much time in them because I want to get moving, just because I feel bad that the game has been all cutscenes so far, and I don't feel like spending the rest of the episode just talking to people in the village. What I'll probably do is I will talk to anybody that I missed in this village off screen, and if anything important happens, I'll probably like splice it back into the recording for next episode. But for now, I'm just going to skip everybody in Acoma Town for now, just because I want to continue moving with the LP. But while we go into the Pokemon Center here, I'm just going to apologize for being a little late with this recording. I was going to record last night, and I fell asleep at like 1:30 last night. I was going to record really late just because I had stuff all night, and I worked, and then I was watching the golf. The golf was really exciting, so I really enjoyed that. And then I was watching the basketball, the NBA Finals. Stupid LeBron won again. I hate him. But anyway, so yeah, I was planning on recording late last night, and then I fell asleep. So that was it happens. Especially since I went like 9 months or whatever it was without recording an episode. So what is this? I don't know what this is. Let me talk to this lady. Good afternoon. Gate for travelers. Please check the bulletin board. Okay. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be doing here. I'm just gonna keep going. So if I missed anything important in there, just please leave a comment. Or if I missed something critical in Acoma Town, an item that I need or anything that'll help me out. Oh wow. Hi Mom. It's one thing they made about these games that not really interests me, but is kind of amusing, that in every single one of these games, the moms look like they're 25, even though they have, like, in this case, I'm, like, 15, and in the other case, I'm, like, 10. Oh, thank God, the running shoes, best item in the game. Without a question, best item in the game is the running shoes. So, thank you, Mom, coming through for me. But, as I was saying, I just think it's kind of funny that all the Pokemon moms look like they're like 25, even though they have kids that are either 10 or 15, depending on the particular game, which, of course, would really be stretching it. It would be possible, of course, but, again, would be kind of stretching it. But, anyways, Wild Purrloin here. You know what? I'll catch it. Why not, right? No reason not to catch these Pokemon, since I don't. Again, I'm usually pretty picky when it comes to playing these games and catching Pokemon. I usually have all my team planned out in advance. As I was talking about a little earlier, I have type sets and sort of team building strategies I like to follow when I play these games. But since I don't know any of these Pokemon, as I've said before, I'm pretty much just going to catch whatever catches my attention. That's funny. And didn't mean to say catch twice in the same sentence. But I'm just going to catch whatever I feel like, really. And just sort of give the Pokemon a try. And if I like it, keep it. And if I don't, just stash it in the box when I get something better. So, I'm going to name my Purrloin. I'm not a cat person. as my friends online know and yell at me for, I hate cats. So, but I caught a cat Pokemon anyway. So, I'm going to name this cat after one of my online friends. And that's because she requested a Pokemon. Ooh, can't type. She requested a Pokemon in my Fire Red Let's. Jeez, I can't talk or type because I'm probably trying to do both at the same time. Oh, how did I not notice there's a QWERTY key? I'm an idiot. Okay. But anyways, she requested a Pokemon named after her in my last Let's Play, the Fire Red one that I told you guys about my stunning ineptitude, and that one I ruined. So, I figured I would make it up to her and name something after her in this one. But anyways, here's a Patrat. I'm assuming that Patrat is the Rattata of this generation. So I'm actually going to go against what I just said I would do. And I'm actually going to skip this one. And instead, what I'm going to do is I am going to kill it for the experience. Unfortunately, Poochie's not going to survive. And Ariel is still far too low on health. So I am going to bring in Derpy. And that reminds me of something that I want to talk about a little bit. As I said, I think it was last episode, that when I was a kid, I had the tendency of having my starter be ridiculously overpowered compared to the rest of my party. And that's a piece of advice I'll give you guys, is that you want to avoid having your starter be overpowered compared to the rest of your party, because while your starter is going to be your best Pokemon for most of the game, in terms of base stats, because the games are fair in that they give you a pretty powerful Pokemon to start off with, just because it's really the best way for you to be able to advance through the game. Like, if they force you to start with, like, a Patrat or, like, a Bug type, you'd struggle with a lot of the early battles. But the thing about starting with, for example, Derpy in this case, it's tough to resist the temptation to just use Derpy or Charmander or whoever you start with for every battle. And you people actually probably saw this if you were watching my Fire Red LP carefully, that I didn't really resist that temptation and had that really high level Charmeleon. And my strategy for Misty's gym, I'll actually tell you about it, since unfortunately you didn't get to see it again because I screwed it up. But basically my strategy for Misty's gym was going to be, it was going to be a battle of attrition almost, and I was going to have to use a couple potions on Charmeleon against her Starmie, which is sort of an example of that I, rather than beating the battle sort of fairly with the right Pokemon. Ooh, I like this, that I can stay in the ooh. You used to not be able to stay in this menu here in the older games. You'd have to go out, select potion again, and then go back into that menu and heal up. That's a nice little feature. I like that. Oh, you're not a trainer. Okay. But what I am going to do is I'm going to move Ariel to the front of my party, just because I want to give her a try. And, yeah, as you can see, I'm mishitting some buttons. Again, I'm going to say this for the 100th time. I'm playing on a keyboard, so when they say use B to do something and use A or whatever, it means nothing to me. Which means I haven't actually used my running shoes yet because I couldn't figure out what button B is. But I will figure it out because, as I've said 100 times, the running shoes are the most powerful Pokemon in the Pokemon universe by far. Okay, so we're going to get to see a Purrloin on Purrloin battle, which unfortunately means that Ariel is going to lose, and I just noticed for the first time that I named my male Purrloin after a girl. But I am way too lazy to fix that, and I can't fix it anyway because I'm going to assume that, like in the other Pokemon games, the name rater, or the guy who can change your nicknames, isn't for a good portion of the game. So I'm not going to worry about that, and I'm sure she's going to comment on it and be like, Matt, how could you do that? And I'm just going to be like, look, I didn't notice because I wasn't paying attention to the gender, even though it's in bright pink and blue. But Growl is just annoying. I hate early in the game when I'm just trying to, like, power through these early battles that are just... Bite not very effective. Oh, I guess Purrloin is typed. I didn't realize Purrloin had a type. I guess it's Dark type, then? Okay. I'm gonna have to keep that in mind. I thought it was just another normal type. That's me not paying attention to the Pokedex. Yeah, that's another habit I have. I kind of suck at these games when it comes to stupid habits I've acquired over the years. I've pretty much stopped looking at Dex entries because I'm used to knowing every single Pokemon that I'm playing through these games. After I played through Diamond and Pearl for the first time, I'm used to knowing every single Pokemon by type and by sort of the strategy to use it by. So whenever I catch it, I'm really not feeling the need to look at its Dex entry. But here I'm going to have to kind of remind myself that I need to do that. And, wow, Purrloin kind of sucks. Pokemon, who can I give the experience to? I'll give Derpy a try. I haven't given Derpy much in a while, so I'll give Derpy the chance to shine here. Because I've been trying to get Lillipup up to Derpy's level. But as I said earlier, I'm not going to catch a Patrat, mostly because those eyes are creeping me out, man. So, seriously, that Patrat and all the other Patrats, they look like they're on some weird-ass, they look like they're on something. And I'm not sure if I approve of that, Mr. Patrat. So, anyways, I see another trainer, but I did see an item down there. So, I'm going to try to get that, because it's probably not that good. Knowing the early part of the game, it's probably like a potion, or Pokeball, or something. But, why not grab it? Just to save myself a little bit of money. Because the Pokemon games are weird in terms of money, in that you're going to need it. Hold on. I don't want to use Lillipup on Lillipup. That would be lame. They're weird in terms of money because you're gonna need a lot of money, depending on if you reach the Elite Four early, in terms of early levels, like if you're pretty under-leveled, you're gonna need a ton of money to buy, like, 35 max potions, like 15 revives, like 20 full restores. You're gonna need easily like 100,000 to like 150,000 Poke, which is a king's ransom for before you can farm the elite. Oh shit. Oh shit. Alright. I didn't think Derpy would be going down to a Lillipup, but I guess critical hits do some damage. I've noticed that Lillipup hits pretty hard. I didn't expect that for an early game Pokemon. I mean, it hits hard, but that's good for me since I have one of my own. And yeah, 17 attack at this point in the game is it's pretty solid. I mean, it's not like, oh my god, it's gonna kill things in one hit, but it'll get the job done. But anyways, I noticed that's a cut tree right there. I'll click on that for you guys who don't know. You get moves as you progress through the game called HMs, or hidden machines. And basically how those work is, I guess I was seeing things when I saw that item. I could swear I saw an item on this path. But, anyways, as I was saying, there's, these moves called HMs, or hidden machines. And, basically, they allow you to go to new areas. Like, for example, cut allows you to cut down cut trees. There's Rock Smash, which allows you to smash. There'll be breakable rocks that either hide items, hide Pokemon, or block the way. Similar to cut trees. Sorry, I'm stumbling over my words here. I'm recording kind of early in the morning. Where's my B button? Yes, running shoes. Look at them go. Oh, yeah. Oh, Bianca. Hi, Bianca. This is... I kind of like this, actually. Even though I don't like Bianca. Oh, crap. Oh, come on. There's no way I'm going to win this battle. I'm going to get killed. I can't believe I'm going to lose to my rival on, like... That's embarrassing. You guys are going to love the fact I might lose this. Oh, okay. She's pretty weak. Let's see here. Bag. I'm going to see if I can, Okay, so I'm going to have to, Okay. So, Poochie's pretty much full health. Alright, I should be okay if her little pup's only level 6. What I'm going to do here is, I'm probably going to sacrifice Ariel, which I know she's going to find really amusing when she watches this today, that I sacrificed her in, like, her first battle. But, since I got caught completely unprepared, I'm probably going to sacrifice her, and then, why does Bianca stutter all the time? What, she can't talk or something? But anyways, I'm going to probably sacrifice Ariel here, and then going to... Actually, you know what? No reason to tempt fate here with the... I got a good amount of damage in, and my little pup should be able to take hers down in probably 2 more hits max. But that's one thing that is going to annoy me about playing this game blind. Is if I had known that battle was coming, I would have gone down to the Pokemon Center back in the first town, healed up, and then ran back up to very lucky flinch there. Oh, come on, Bianca. Don't do that to me. Don't do that. I thought you were my friend, Bianca. Come on. But, sorry about my moaning and complaining here. Yeah, I know I said I was recording pretty early in the morning, but it is like 11. It just hit 11. But I just woke up like half an hour ago, max. So, alright, her to pig. See, this would have been where it would have been perfect for me to have my Oshawott, because Derpy would have been able to water gun down her to pig in 1 hit. But I do like how they made this kind of a weak battle, to make it kind of fair, because as I was, you're probably kind of hurt from the from traveling the route, and I'm actually going to I'm gonna let Ariel get the final hit here. I'm gonna let her be the star of this this battle, because I don't know, I'm not liking Ariel right now. She's not really hitting that hard, and I don't know if that's because she's a special attacker, or if she had crappy IVs or crappy nature or what. But it just seems like that Lillipup. I know Lillipup's a higher level, but I am accounting for that. But it seems like Lillipup is hitting a lot harder than Ariel is. So I know I said I don't want spoilers, and I do not want spoilers, but at the same time, if someone could shed a light on that in the comments and tell me if Ariel and or Lillipup or whoever is worth keeping. Don't tell me who I should replace them with, because I probably haven't seen that Pokemon yet. But just tell me if they're like their final evolution is worth keeping or whatever. Okay, Strighton City. Okay. So I made it to a new town, and I feel like I finally made some real progress. I got to fight some trainers, and I got to fight Bianca again, and I caught Ariel. So I think I'm going to cut this episode off here. It did get a little long. I've been trying to keep my episodes around 20 minutes. I feel like that's a good episode time, because I noticed that some of my episodes from my other Fire Red LP were getting really long, like over a half an hour, and I think that's just too long for an LP episode, just because I kind of get tired of it, and it's kind of a long thing to watch in one sitting. But it's alright. I think you guys deserved a longer episode, because the first 2 episodes of this LP were so cutscene heavy. So I'm going to cut it off here. Thank you for watching. It's really you guys who, like, make me want to do this. I mean, I do enjoy doing it, but it's really you guys who watch it that I do this for. And I'm glad that you guys watch, comment, like it, enjoy it, everything else. So, thank you again, and I will see you guys next time when we explore Strighton City and see what kind of trouble we can get up to here.